You are welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blades. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen different type of clipper blades. Condemn one, name one, fairly use one, how to sharpen them step by step to be working like a new clipper blades. This is a channel that teaches you how to sharpen your stones, how to refresh your stone surfaces, how to maintain your stone surfaces not to drop forever, to be everlasting, how to make use of your stone surfaces to be giving you the best of the sharpening on the clipper blade, either new one, old one, rotten one. Clipper blade are being used to condemn. This is a channel that's going to teach you step by step to sharpen different type of clipper blade so far in this world. If you have not subscribed to the channel before, if you have not subscribed to the channel before, this is the right time for you to subscribe. Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You will see where the right subscribe. SUBSCRIB is subscribe. Use your finger to press it. It will not change to subscribed with notification bell. SUBSCRIBED with notification bell. Press that notification bell again to now give you 3 bell options. Painted white or black in color on some phones, which means you have taken the notification the moment I come on live. You have to be getting notified. You have to know the notification will come to you. The notification will come to you. So let us do that now. If you have not subscribed before, if you have subscribed before, it is only one time. Subscribe will give you the access to see all the previous videos we have produced in the channel, the membership video that are being released to public for free of charge to be watching. You get the opportunity to watch them. You get the opportunity to watch our lives, our shorts. Comment, you have to see all. Reply to comments, you have to see all. Yeah. Then the present video, you have to see the upcoming videos. You have to get notified, you see all. You will not be searching for them before you can locate them. Thank you. And those of you that have subscribed to the channel, I appreciate to you all. Those of you that have not subscribed, see the video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side, you see subscribe there, you press it. You're not to subscribe with notification bell, press notification bell to now give you 3 bell option. Press the one at the topmost, painted white or black in color. Press it to now, which means you have now taken the notification. At the moment the channel come on live, you are good. You have to be get notified. Thank you. Yeah, our tutorial for today is how to sharpen or how I sharpen clipper blades in my studio. You can see this clipper blade I hold, or these are condemned clipper blades used to rotting. Clipper blades have been used to condemn, throw in the dustbin. Used many years in the dustbin, rotting. We now dug ground to pick them out. You have to sharpen them back to new one. But the most important is using the broken stone self. The stone that had been broken, used to condemn by somebody, throw away. That the stone is not working again, it's not good again. He or she throw it away in the dustbin. Somebody saw it and pick it and bring it to me. Sharp and Laugh TV, you need to use this stone to sharpen the clipper blade. To do tutorial, to let people know that when your stone broke into two, when you have a stone, complete stone, and it fell down by mistake, and it's broken into two, which means your instrument increased by 1. Yeah, it was one before. You now break into two. It's still useful. You can still use each half part to sharpen the clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically, systematically. Okay, which I'm going to show you the step by step to use broken stone to sharpen the clipper blade. You can see it. So the stone that you see that you will not even think this one can be useful for anything again than to throw it away in the dustbin. And I'll pick it now, be using it to sharpen different type of clipper blade. I mean different. To sharpen new clipper blade back to correct one again. To sharpen fairly used clipper blade back to correct one again. To sharpen condemn clipper blade. You can see it. You bring it back to new one again. It's going to be working. Cutting hair fine. You mount it on the agent, it's still working correctly for you. Yeah, you can use broken stone to sharpen it. Yeah, that is called the professionalism. When you know how to use all these kind of stones, yeah, it's very good. Just to let people know that no stone is wasted. Yeah, I can see your comments. Let me read it. You say hi to me. Monezi. Monezi F. Yeah, whether I'm correct pronouncing the name, bear with me. If I'm not correct, bear with me. Your country, please. I am from Nigeria. I want to show the whole world how I use stone to sharpen the clipper blade, different types, in which you are going to be in the studio very soon now. Then I need some things to explain for you before we get to the studio. As usual, as you have known me, that I love to explain very well. I love to explain. And I always tell you, I come with three things. I normally come with three different type of things. Number one is practical part of the job. How are you going to show people step by step to sharpen rotten clipper blade, step by step to sharpen new clipper blade, step by step to sharpen fairly used clipper blade to test. Yeah, I come with full practical of it, which I'm going to show you the step by step you can sharpen all this type of clipper blade professionally. Therefore, I will even prefer say don't buy new blade again. Look for old one and sharpen them, resharpen them, bring them back to new one again. Because many people don't know, many barber stylists, proprietors, barber engineers, even the public, most of the people buying the clippers nowadays. Yeah, many don't know the value of this follow come blade. They don't know the value. The blade that follow your clipper come. When you buy the clipper now, the blade, upper and the bottom clipper blade you see in it is very powerful. It's very powerful. Many people don't know. Many people don't know at all. We call it follow come blade, follow come. That is my environment here. That type of clipper blade now, Baba, who is a novel, who doesn't know much about the sharpening of clipper blade professionally, who doesn't understand the nature of the blade very well, when they use it one time, they throw it away. That clipper blade can serve you 3 years, working correctly like new one, which I always do in my own studio here. Yeah, which I've been doing several times. All these follow con clipper blades, many people will just use it one time. They say they use it to condemn. They repackage it, which I've explained in previous tutorials. When they use the clipper blade dull. Yeah, let me bring one clipper to show you. I'm coming. Just a minute. To buy new clipper, you see that this is the clipper. This is wire clipper. This one is using electric. That's one using battery. When they buy clipper new, when you buy clipper new like this, then any clipper blade that follow it come, it's original clipper blade. You don't supposed to be handled anyhow, which many barber stylists, proprietors, barber engineers, for the whole public, they don't know. They will use this clipper blade maybe for 1 month, 2 months. Some people don't see somebody is going to sharpen the clipper blade for them after they use it quench. They now remove this blade. Or some barbers that I don't know much about the sharpening of clipper blade, who don't know it at all, who don't know how to use stone, who don't know how to use sharper, that is electric clipper blade sharpening machine, to sharpen clipper blade. Yeah, I can't read this language, oh. That I come, I can't read the language. I'm saying hi to you too. So many people don't know how to use the stone to sharpen the clipper blade. To sharpen this clipper blade. This one, this is the upper clipper blade here. They don't know how to sharpen it at all. They don't have the idea. They don't know how to sharp at all. At all. They don't know how to sharp. Yeah, welcome in to Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine. I'm from Nigeria. I really appreciate you for watching my video. God bless you. Let me share the video out so that many people can get the advantage of watching the video. This stone is a major problem throughout the world. It's a major problem throughout the world to many barbers. I'm not saying some, many. Almost the whole percentage of barbers in the whole world cannot use this stone. Almost. I'm not talking about sharper. I'm not talking about electric clipper blade sharpening machine. I'm talking about the stone, super hard manual sharpening stone. When we group the percentage of barbers in the whole world into 100%, I'm saying the whole world, 100%, hardly you see 5% that know how to use this stone very well, professionally, logically, technically, strategically, okay, with error-free. This type of barber, stylist, proprietors, barber engineer, even students, those who have interest in it, hardly you can see 5% out of 100 in population of the whole barbers in Nigeria, in the whole world, know how to use this stone very well. Very, very well. So that when you give them 10 sets of clipper blade, they are going to sharpen the whole set of clipper blade on it. And when tested the whole 10 sets of clipper blade, all the 10 sets is going to work fine. When you give them 20 sets of clipper blade, 100 sets of clipper blade, 1,000 sets of clipper blade, be sharpening it one by one. Either can take you a day or two, a week, continue sharpening. As he or she is sharpening, they are testing. Many don't know how to use stone. When they sharpen 1,000 sets of clipper blade, hardly you see 10 working fine. Yeah, in the whole world now, they find it difficult to use a stone. So many people are even condemned the using of it. Say, don't try it, Gary, it's going to spoil your clipper blade. This one, they say it's going to spoil it. It cannot sharpen like sharper. It's not good like sharper. Go and buy sharper. So many people prefer to go for the engine. Though as you see me, I have the engine here, I have the stones here, I have different type of stones. And which I'm going to show you that you can use this stone, this super hard manual sharpening stone, to sharpen different type of clipper blade, any type. I'm telling you sincerely, with error free. When you sharpen 100 sets of clipper blade, this is a set. This is a set of clipper blade. You see the upper one, you see the smaller one. These are condemned ones, which I'm sharpening, bring them back to new one again. You can see, let me read this comment first, I beg. Let me read this comment. My brother, I don't really understand what you are talking about, but it's very interesting to listen to you. You are a charismatic guy. Yeah. You don't understand my language. Why don't you understand? You write in English now. I'm talking about the sharpening of the clipper, but this is a clipper. Almost the whole world knows this. This is a clipper. This one is using throughout the world. All countries are using this clipper. Yeah, all the countries are using it. No place there's no barber. And this is the blade for heat. This one is condemned one. This is the blade for heat. You see it? Then this is the stone we are using to sharpen the blade. Either you use sharper, that is electric clipper blade sharpening machine, to sharpen the clipper blade, to sharpen this one to test. Then before the sharper come out, this is what people are using to sharpen the clipper with the professionals. This is the stone they are using to sharpen this clipper blade. This is the blade. If this clipper blade is not sharpened correctly, it's not going to cut any hair. It's not going to make this clipper useful. Yeah, it's not going to make this clipper very, very useful. But when this clipper is this clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade, this is the upper clipper blade. When the two are sharpened correctly, tested, confirm. When you mount it on the engine, your clipper is going to be working like a new clipper. It's going to be working like a new clipper. No matter how your clipper is, if you can sharpen clipper blade correctly and you mount it on it, it's going to be working like new one. And if you have new engine, new clipper like this, you have the new clipper, and the blade is dull. You don't see somebody to sharpen it correctly for you, or you don't know how to sharpen it correctly by yourself. There's no expert that can handle the job very well for you in your environment. You will render this clipper useless. It will be working like condemned clipper. You won't enjoy the service at all. You cannot use it to barb hair, to design hair, to shave your beard, to draw pattern for trimming, etc., etc. You cannot use it at all. You cannot use it because the blade is not sharpened correctly. The blade is dull, and you don't need somebody to sharpen it for you. But when you know how to use the stone very well, when you know how to make use of the stone, super hard manner sharpening stone, to sharpen your clipper blade correctly, I'm telling you sincerely, well, no matter how old your clipper is, this one is many years now, but many, I'm not saying some, many years. This one I've been using it for many years. So far, you know how to sharpen the clipper blade. When you sharpen it finish, you mount it on the engine, you test it. It's going to be working like a new clipper, which you are going to enjoy the service very well. Than person using the new clipper that doesn't know how to sharpen it, as there's no expert. There's no expert to sharpen the clipper blade for him or her. He or she is not going to enjoy the usefulness of the clipper engine at all. It's not going to make him more happy because the clipper blade is not sharpened correctly. You don't need somebody to sharpen it for you after you use it all. It's not going to work fine at all. Now, the tutorial for you to understand how to sharpen the clipper blade step by step. Step by step, you want to sharpen the clipper blade correctly. The person that comment, let me see the name, whether I can read your name out. Segmarista, abi. Okay. Sejiri Masha. Yeah. Sejiri Masha. Sejiri Masa. Whether I pronounce the name very well. Sejiri Masa. You complain that you don't know exactly this. Do you understand this clipper? This one. This is the plug for it. No part of this country or the part of the world they are not using this clipper to barb. It may be in different form, but clipper is clipper. You have them in different forms, different designs, but clipper is clipper. Now, if the clipper blade is not good, no way you can enjoy the clipper. Now, we are going to the studio to show you the step by step to sharpen any type of clipper blade professionally. To sharpen any type of clipper blade professionally, step by steps. What are the steps to take? Then the stone that people have thrown away, that people have used to condemn or broken into two or pieces, that they think is not good again, cannot be useful again, they throw it into the dustbin for many years there before somebody saw it and pick it and bring it to me, say, Sharp and Lab TV, be using this one to sharpen the clipper blade, which I did. I sharpened the surface of the blade, the stone, I refreshed the surface. Yes, since then I've been using it to sharpen different type of clipper blades step by step professionally. So now I want to show you the step by step you can use condemned stone to sharpen your clipper blade, either new one, old one, or the condemned clipper blades. How you can use it to sharpen the clipper blade step by step, which we are going to the studio now. Let me go and drop this one. So let me take all this one to the studio just for some seconds, and I'll come back to carry the camera to be placed there. Yeah, we are going to the studio now. We are going to the studio. Yeah, the camera is now being directed to the studio. You can see the studio. Yeah. Let me zoom out a little bit for you to see the stone you want to use. It's a very smaller stone, very, very small. You can see it. This is the stone I want to use to sharpen the clipper blade step by step to show you. It's too small, but we need to zoom out. We need to zoom out. Yeah, we need to zoom out. You are welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen a clipper blade professionally. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen your stone step by step. This is a channel that teaches you how to identify original stones, different type of stone to be used in the sharpening studio to make your sharpening effective, to make your sharpening correct, to make you get the best of the sharpening so far. You can put on the surface of the blade so that when you mount it on the engine, your tested converter is going to be giving you the best of the service. Yeah, this is the channel you subscribe to. Please help us share the video out so that many people can get the advantage of watching the video. Yeah, throughout the whole world, we have a very few baba using the stone to sharp. Using the stone to sharp. Let me see whether the light can be brighter again. Yeah. The light is brighter again. It's brighter. You see the stone we want to use is a very small stone. Very, very small stone. You can see broken stone on them one. You see it? So I'm going to use it to sharpen clipper blade successively, which I've been using before. This is not the first time we have been using it, but to let people know that when your stone break into two, the stone you are using break into two, that is not the end of the life. That is not the end of the road. You can still make use of the pieces to sharpen the clipper blade. Let me see whether the camera can pick it. Cannot pick it here. Let me put it here. Number one thing to do is to clean the surface of the stone first. You apply the kerosene on the surface. Now take my rag to clean. Let me take my rag to clean. I'm trying to clean the stone very well because it has been almost like 3 weeks I used it last. So I need to clean the surface very well. Let me get this closer to the screen. You can see the surface now. Yeah. So I'm going to show you step by step to use this kind of stone to sharpen the clipper blade. Number one thing we have to do to the surface is to treat the surface. This is the surface of the stone. Normally, as I used to say, I don't use ordinary kerosene, I don't use ordinary oil, I use them mixture together. I first apply, after the cleaning the surface, I apply little oil on the surface. You see the surface? Then I come with a biscuit bone. You see like this? You can still apply the oil again. You see it? You can use your finger to spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see how I'm cleaning the finger? Then after you use the biscuit bone again to scrub the surface, you are activating the surface of the stone. This is activating the surface of the stone for professional use. You can see the surface of the stone we are using. This one is biscuit bone, or we call it catalyst. Yeah, it's helping the surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone to be sharpening the clipper blade. It's helping it to make it very, very active, to make it sharpen correct, so that when you put the clipper blade on it, it's going to sharpen clipper blade correctly. Yeah, let's just start with the job. I'm coming. Let me pick one rag. I'm looking for one rag to use. Okay, this is a rag. So I'm going to clean the back of the blade very well. Though, let me show you very well. It's a condemned blade. Though this one has been in the dustbin where they burn the dustbin very well many times. You see it has changed color. And this kind of clipper blade now, if a novice see it, you think it's not useful again, it's condemned. And that is why they throw it away. That this one is not good again, it cannot be used for anything again. It cannot be resharpened again, it cannot be back to be working like a new clipper blade again. That is why they throw it away. Because if the owner knows the importance, yeah, how important is it to know how to sharpen the clipper blade? How to make use of these original blades that follow the machine come. You now use it once, you throw it away in the dustbin. You see that he or she doesn't know the value of the blade he has. But for those who knows the value, yeah, they pick it, they resharpen it back to new one again. It will be working like new one. If care is not taken, person who don't know how to maintain the blade very well using the new clipper, you will now see old clipper working better. For the person who know how to maintain, how to sharpen the clipper blade correctly, it will now be working fine. Past like person using new one who doesn't know how to maintain the service very well. You see, it's going to be critical for him or her because he or she doesn't know how to maintain the clipper blade very well, the clipper entirely. And once you don't know how to maintain it, you cannot enjoy the service. So that is why I always come to elaborate or to explain, to let people understand how they can use stone to sharpen the clipper blade, how you can use stone to sharpen your condemned clipper blade, how you can use stone to sharpen your clipper blade, bring them back to new one again. Yeah, I've applied the oil on the surface. I use the biscuit bone on the surface. Yeah, after I now apply kerosene, I now use my finger to spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see the way I spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone? You see that? Now I pick my blade. I place it at an angle of 45 degrees. This is the blade I want to sharpen. You can see it. You see like this? So I'll now divide the blade into two. How to sharpen blade, I want to explain for you now. You know this stone is too small. You divide your blade into two like this, equal parts. When you sharpen here, you use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen it. When you come back to sharpen here, you use the same surface of the whole surface of the stone to sharpen the second side, which means you have to walk through the complete surface of the stone like this to sharpen the first side. You walk through the surface of the stone again to sharpen the second side. That's number one. Number two, the way you apply your pressure, the way you press it down here for sharpening to take your moment, you see, apply the same pressure on the other side to make the equation balance so that the other side of the blade, the inner surface of it, is going to be balancing the same. It's going to be chopping the same. And you got to get the same level. Yeah. Then the way you activate the surface of the stone to sharpen the first side, the activation have to be the same to sharpen the other side too. Then, most important again, when you mount your pressure here, the up and down you go like this to sharpen your clipper blade starts to be counted. Yeah, it's very, very important. You have to count the number you went to and fro. If it is 20 times, you go for this side. Divide the blade into two, you go for this side. You have to repeat exactly the same 20 times to sharpen for the other side. You see that? And the way you make your movement in sharpening, either you are fast in sharpening this side. If you want to sharpen the other side, you have to be fast too. You don't need to go faster here, then you now go slowly here. The surface of the blade is not going to be the same. So you need to take note of this very well so that after the sharpening, you sharpen your clipper blade finish. When you test, it's going to work fine. It's going to give you the best. Let me read this message whether I can see to read. Said hi. Okay, you are saying hi to me. I can't read it. It's too small. I can't read the name now. This one is Chinese. I can't read this very well, but I'm saying hi to you too. Now, I want to divide the blade into two. I'm sharpening the first side, going 20 times to and fro for here, going 20 times to and fro for the other side. Let us go now. You see the way I'm walking through from side to side, touching up, touching down. I'm very sorry for that. Let me clean the back of the blade. So I'm going 30 times. I've counted 25 times now. 25. That's 30 times. Now I want to activate the surface of the stone again to sharpen the other side. Apply the oil now. And now come with the biscuit bone. This is the biscuit bone. And now apply kerosene on the surface. I use my finger to spread it to cover the whole surface. You can see that was how I activated the surface of the stone for first side. Then I've activated the surface of the stone again the same way for the second side of the blade. And the way I took my movement, zigzag movement from one side to the other side to sharpen here, that is 30 times. I have to sharpen here 30 times. I have to sharpen here to 30 times. Let's go down. That's 30 times. 30 times for one side, 30 times for the other side. What you do for one side, you have to repeat exactly the same thing for the other side. So after the sharpening, let us check how the inner surface is so that we'll confirm how the work is going. Look at it now. You see the surface of the blade. What do I mean by the surface of the blade? Because not all people watching the videos are barbers or stylists. This is the surface of the blade. This is the surface of the blade. This is where this blade is using to lay on the surface of the bottom clipper blade here. This is why it's using to lay here in the front, to lay here in the back. It now be vibrating. Yeah. You see now? So we are going to sharpen this surface now to be flattened, completely flattened and total shining across. Let us go again so that at the end of the day, when you finish the sharpening, we test. It's going to work fine. And normally, you don't need to jump any step in sharpening clipper. We still have the oil on the surface. No need to apply the oil. The oil is still here. The oil is here. I'm going to pack. You see it like this. The stone. You see that it's very important. This is what is going to give the stone extra power, enough power, supernatural power, so that it can consume the inner surface of the blade evenly without too much pressing your tongue, without applying too much pressure on the back of the blade. Just little pressure, light pressure. You continue sharpening, and it's going to give you the best of the job or the best of the sharpening you want from the stone, which means all stones are good. No stone is bad. Yeah, let us go now. So I'm going 50 times here now. 50 times here. I'm very sorry. 17. Yeah. The way I was hooking along the line, I intentionally show you so that when you are sharpening, you mistakenly the stone hook the blade. You don't need to be fear. I will tell you the reason why it happened like that. Let me sharpen the other side finish and I'll show you. You know, this is a very small stone. This is a small stone which somebody has used before, and then maybe the stone break into two, or they used to condemn, they throw it away. Or some people, by even this stone can be spoiling clipper blade for them. Intentionally, they smash it on the ground or on the hard object. They break it into pieces. They throw in the dustbin. It used to happen like that because he or she doesn't know how to sharpen the clipper blade. Now I'm going to get closer to the screen and show you the surface now. As you are using electric clipper blade machine to sharp, you can still use your stone to sharp, to resemble like say you use sharper electric clipper blade machine to sharpen your clipper blade professionally. Look at the surface of this one now. I am telling you sincerely, if you use sharper to sharpen your clipper blade, this is exactly what you are going to get. If you use electric clipper blade sharpening machine, I mean the engine, to sharpen your clipper blade, this is exactly what you are going to get. This is exactly what you are going to sharpen out. So which means what you can use sharper, the type of any clipper blade you can use sharper to sharp correctly, logically, technically, strategically, okay, you can still use the stone to sharpen better like that. At the same time, stone is good, sharper is good. You can't condemn anyone because I'm using the two. I'm using the sharper, I'm using the hinging. Now, let us go again. I want to make sure I sharpen the clipper blade correctly. Then we test. Yeah, using this small stone to sharpen. Don't think it's a small stone cannot sharpen. It can sharpen like a bigger stone. I'm telling you sincerely. Then you should not look it with common eye that this one is a small stone, cannot perform wonder. It can perform a lot of miracles. Yeah. Now I will show you now. This angle has not sharpened. Let me check very well. Yeah, this angle is not sharpened. This angle, the stone has not touched this angle. That is the remaining angle the stone has not touched. This angle, the stone has touched from here. That this reach here, only this portion, this area covered, the stone has not touched it. So we have to sharpen it in a way for the stone to touch it so that the whole mouth can be working fine. You see it like this angle of 45 degrees. That's 31st. 31st. That's 31st. I'm trying to clean the blade very well. Yeah. Yeah, I still there, but remain small. You know, I want to treat the surface for the second side. I'm packing the oil. Nothing's wasted. The oil that fall under is not wasted. You can still use it again on the surface of the stone. Yeah, you can still use it. You see like this, you can use it. You can use it to activate the surface of the stone. It's not wasted. It's not wasted at all. It's a new engine oil, new kerosene, all are clear. Yeah, using on the condemned stone to sharpen condemned clipper blades. You want to bring them back to new one. So I've sharpened 31st here, 31st here, which I'm going to repeat here. I've sharpened 31st here, I'm going to repeat it here again. I've sharpened 31st here, to and fro 31st. So I'm going to repeat the same thing here. Let's go. That's 31, that's 31st. You see like that? You know, I always remember you exactly the way you sharpen for the first side. If you want to get accurate sharpening, you repeat the same thing for the other side too. You repeat the same thing. So if you go 30 times to and fro for this side, you have to repeat the same thing 30 times to and fro for here. If you go 20 times here, 20 times here. If you go 15 times here, 15 times here. If you go to and fro 100 times here, here to have to be 100 times. Let me get closer to the screen and show you now. To show you that what bigger stone can do, smaller stone can still do better. Yes. This, I'm coming. This, I can't read this very well. Yeah, Somalia. Okay, you're from Somalia. No problem. I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, you watch now. You see it. You see it like this. You look at the inner surface. You can see the total flatness across the whole surface and total shining across, but still remain a little here. Remain very, very small portion where the stone has not touched very well, which means we need to resharpen it again. We bring it back to new one. So we don't rush in sharpening. If you want to know how to sharp, when you are learning, you don't rush at all. Let us look for oil here. You see oil here, it's not wasted. The oil, this oil is not wasted. Yeah, when you are practicing how to sharpen different type of clipper blade professionally, you don't rush. You do everything step by step. You do everything step by step. You do it step by step. You do it step by step. You follow the step accordingly for you to achieve your aim. To you to achieve the best of the result in sharpening of the clipper blade. Now, the black portion is reducing, little by little is reducing. Because if you cannot sharpen here correctly, this angle, this side you'll be working correctly. But the moment you use the hammer to barb, it's going to block. This area is going to block it. Let's go again. I'm going 30 times again. That's 30 times. 30 times. To and fro 30 times. Immediately you clean the back of your blade, not to waste that masking tape, because if you leave it for a longer period of time, if the solution can touch masking tape, it's going to weaken the gum. And the moment you continue the sharpening, the masking tape is going to remove. Yeah, the work is progressing. The work is progressing. You see the oil here? The work is progressing. Yeah, the work is progressing. It's progressing. The work is progressing. So I'm sharpening here 30 times in. So I'm going 30 times here too. Watch carefully. I'm sorry for that. That's 30 times again for one side, 30 times again for the other side. So I'm showing you step by step. You are going to be following to sharpen clipper blade. You cannot be putting 30 times one side. You put 15 times the other side. The surface will not balance very well. You can't put 100 times here. Then here you put 75. It will not be okay like that. Here you apply pressure very well in this side. You press it very well when you are sharpening. This side now, you now press it lightly. It's not ideal like that. It's not good like that. The way you press it here lightly, you press it here too lightly. If you press too much here, the same thing you are going to press here. You press too much here. You see like that? So your sharpening have to balance up. You know, you are trying to sharpen the inner surface of the blade. You now turn the surface against the surface of the stone. You now applying your pressure, your system on the back of the blade you are sharpening. You see, when you apply here 10, you apply here 15, the surface of here is not going to be balanced. Where you apply 15 is going to go deeper inside than where you apply 10 or 5. You see like that? So when you apply your pressure here very well, you apply pressure here very well again. When you apply lightly here too has to be lightly. You see like that? So when you apply medium pressure here, you apply the same thing, medium pressure here. Equation is going to be balanced in this, because what you are doing at the back of the blade is going to be affecting the surface of the blade, the inner surface you are trying to sharpen. You see like that? So that is why your canting have to be the same. Your pressure have to be the same. Your activating the surface of the stone have to be the same. The way you apply the pressure on the back of the blade have to be the same. The way you fast in movement or slow in movement of the sharpening have to be the same in the two sides. Once there is any difference in between these two sides, the surface of the blade will not work with it, will not be the same. That is why you see some people say the half blade of the part half part of the blade is working fine, the remaining half or part of the blade is not working fine. Those are the areas where the troubleshoot out used to surface. Yeah, it will surface. The moment you don't know how to do your calculations very well, you begin to get problem in sharpening of clipper blade, in which many people don't even understand. Many people don't even know there's any calculation in sharpening of clipper blade using the stone. Many people don't know it at all. They don't know. Some people just believe you just pour the oil, pour the kerosene, pour it in the surface of the stone, just put your finger, apply it anyhow and sharp. Yeah, just sharp. It's going to work until the sharpening 10 set is due, 10 set is not working, before they can know that kake is not leather. You see that? So you follow the step by step, you follow the procedure before you can get accurate sharpening. Yeah, before you can sharpen your clipper blade correctly, you need to follow the steps. You don't just do it anyhow. See like this? Here now, I'm going lightly. I'm pressing lightly here, here 15 times, here 15 times. Let us go. That's 15 times. Now, let us watch now. This work is system, logic, tricks, strategies, step by step. You see, method. Once you apply all this thing on it, you are going to sharpen blade accurately. No stone that is not useful. What you can do on sharper, the same thing you can do on stone. Nothing different there. Only one difference is between sharper and the stone, which I'm going to show you. Only one difference that is there. The rest are the same. The same pattern you use in using the stone to sharpen on it, you still use the same pattern on your sharper, because you are going to place the blade on the disc. There should be angle you are going to place it. This one self, you get angle. I place it at the angle of 45 degrees, which I'm going to show you now. Then I get 3 different type of method in placing the blade on top of the stone, which I'm going to show you. How I place my thumb at the back of the blade, which I'm going to show you. Everything is step by step. You see that many people don't understand this thing, and they want to sharpen clipper blade like a pro. You can never be like pro. Yeah. What do we mean by pro? Somebody who's a real professional in sharpening of the blade, who has know everything and out of the sharpening on the blade, using the stone, using the sharper, using the thumb to sharp, using the magnetic clipper to do that to sharp. You see that? Somebody who have the knowledge. Let me read this message. Yeah, I can't see it very well. It's too small. It's too small. I love to read the comment, but on my own phone here, it's too small. It's too small. Let me use this small stone and this small biscuit bone. You see, this one can perform wonder. Yeah, it's very active. That is why I'm saying, when you are expert, you use any type of material to sharpen your clipper blade. See broken stones that somebody throw away. You pick it, you use it, and use it perfectly. You see like this? Now I want to apply the kerosene on the surface. Yeah. You see like that? You can still use biscuit bone again. You see like this? You see like that? I want to explain something for you before I go for the next step. How are you going to place your blade on the stone? How are you going to calculate it? I place my own blade at the angle of 45 degrees for learners, for pros. I place it at the angle of 0 or 180. I place it at the angle of 90. But what we are using for learners for now is angle of 45 degree method. This angle of 45 degree doesn't fail. It doesn't fail that you are a learner, you are a real professional. It doesn't fail. So far you know how to place your thumb very well. It will not fail you. If you sharpen 10 sets of clipper blades, if you have not expert, when you sharpen 10 sets of clipper blades, at least 7 is going to work. And when you sharpen like 10 sets of clipper blades, you get 7 right. You are a master. It's not blade, it's not easy to sharp. It's not easy to sharp. That is why I don't know whether it's true or false. Some people call me, say, you are the only person coming on live to sharpen clipper blade throughout the world. I say, is it true or false? Some people say they've been searching for it. Searching. You can only see it longer period of time. People are sharpening clipper blade lively. Lively they come. It has been many years ago. Many. Say for now, they've not seen anybody sharpening clipper blade lively. They say they are not talking about VOD video on demand. Somebody who come on live to use the stone to sharpen the clipper, they say it's not common because many people don't know it. Way to use this thing step by step, many people don't know it. Now I want to calculate the angle of 45 degrees for you. You see the way I place the pointer? Now we are now in mathematics class, either arithmetics, mathematics, pure mathematics, additional mathematics, ordinary mathematics, all are the same on the stone. This one is angle of 0. It doesn't change in all mathematics. Angle of 0, this angle of 180 here. When you take it like this again, this angle of 90 degrees, the down part of it is angle of 270 degrees. So that is the 4 cardinal points on the protractor. Yeah. Then when you take it like this angle of 0, this angle of 180. Then when you take it upright like this angle of 90 degrees. Then from here to here is between 0 and 90. From here to here is between 0 and 90. Let me use another pointer to represent. This is another pointer like this. You see it in this way. This angle of 0, this is angle of 180, this angle of 90, this angle of 270. Then from here to here is angle of 90 degrees. When you divide this 90 degrees into 2 again, you get the angle of 45 degrees. Let me place it where this angle of 45 degrees. This one is the angle of 40. Oh, let me place it where this angle 45 degree. You divide 0 to 90, that's 0, angle 90, you divide it by 2, this angle of 45 degree. This is how I manage to get the angle of 45 degree positioning. Therefore, if I want to place my blade, I place it in this way. You see like this? This is angle of 45 degree method. If you use this system, it doesn't fail. You can use it for the hopper, you can use it for the bottom clipper blade. It's going to give you the best of the service, the best of the sharpening. And that is why I normally use it. I still have 2 angles to use again, but let us forget about that one for today so that there'll be no mix up. You see like this? This is the way I managed to get the angle of 45 degree. Then how do I manage to know where I'm going to place my thumb at the back of the blade? Where am I going to place the thumb? It's very important. It's very important. Then are you going to be calculating your speed? All these things, you can't know them at once, but I'll be bringing them one by one. Then if the error is on the surface of the blade, which I'm going to show you today, if you have error on the surface of the blade, either hopper, either the bottom clipper blade, or the two are carrying errors, how do you want to test for it? This is where many people, many barbers get it wrong. Those people are sharpening clipper blade. That is where they most get problem. They don't know how to study the inner surface of the blade, how the inner surface is. When I say how to study the inner surface, let me show you clearly. What do I mean by how to study? How the condition of this surface is. This area is going to cut blade. How the condition of this area is. This is the inner surface. When I say inner surface of the blade, where it's switching to touch. When you talk inner surface, generally you include here. So which means you are not talking about the sharpening. But when you are talking about the sharpening of the clipper blade, when you are trying to identify the inner surface of the blade, in the inner surface like this is where we call the inner surface. You see the area covered. See the area covered here. These two areas are the inner surface. We don't sharpen here. In between the two, we don't sharpen it. We don't do anything with here. This is the 2 areas we sharpen. Here. That's the area we sharp. Then, how to study the inner surface means how to identify the signs on the surface of this inner surface of the blade upper. How to identify what is happening in this surface. What is happening in this surface? What are the things, errors, or the good things that this inner surface carries? Yeah, when you test this blade now, how are you going to know that this clipper blade is okay or this clipper blade is not okay, which I'm going to be showing you one by one. You can't pick all at once. You see like that? I'll show you how I manage to get the angle of 45 degree on the stone. That's number 1. Number 2, how are you going to be putting your finger or your thumb on the back of the blade so that there will be no fuck up, no mess up? You see like that? You find the center here, you find the center again. This is the center of curvature here. You see like that? When you want to sharpen your clipper blade, you place your thumb like this. You shouldn't overlap. You come to the other side, you place it in this way. You can sit in this way. You see like that? That's the way you place your thumb. Then how are you going to calculate your movement? When you place your blade on the stone, how are you going to count on the back of the blade to count numbers? So that the type of number you count for here, you have to count it for the other side, which I'm going to be explaining for you. What do I mean by counting of numbers? Counting of number means to and fro you go is 1. When you go from here, you go up, finish here is 0.5. 0.5. When you come back again, 0.5. Is 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1.0. That is 1. When you go from here, let me see whether the camera can pick it. Yes, the camera can pick it. When you start from here, you go like this. That is half. You come back half again. Half plus half is equal to 1. You see like that? That is 1. Then when you go back again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You now go to and fro 10 times when you divide the blade into 2 for this side. So if you want to sharpen here again, you must have to go to and fro 10 times again for the other side. 10 times here, 10 times here. You see like that? You start from here again, half, 1, 1 and a half, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. Equation balance. So you cut the number of times you counted for this side to and fro, you still cut the same number of to and fro for the other side. Equation balance in the surface. Then the way you apply the pressure here, the way you press it down to sharp, matter most. Many people don't know. When you press too much here to sharp, to go up and down to and fro 10 times, you now press it lightly. You don't press too much like here. Here we chop very well. Where you press heavily, it's going to over chop. Than area you just press lightly. All these are common things we need to understand very well. You see like that? Then most important again, the way you took your movement, the action you use in taking the movement, either your to and fro 10 times is slowly like this, slowly. When you want to sharpen the other side, it has to be slowly the same way, slowly again the same way. When you are sharpening this side or you are sharpening here, you go fast, very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You now want to sharpen the other side, you now go 1, 2. It's not correct like that. The way you fast your movement for here, when you want to sharpen here too, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The same way you took your movement here for this side, the same way you still repeat it for the other side. Then if you go like a snail, when you are trying to finish up, that is why I'm saying subscribe to this channel, press the notification button, so that the moment I come on live, you can see the video. And at the same time, you can go back to watch the previous lives, videos, shorts. Go and watch them. You see, you are going to see ways I sharpen clipper blades. How to correct errors on the blade. We have different type of errors. Many, there are many. Even up till now, we have not treated them finished. I will still be coming with the new ideas again, new errors. I'm going to show you the way to contact that type of error, how you put it on the surface of the blade, then how you going to cure it, how you going to resharpen it back, where are you going to place your thumb to resharpen it back to normal. All these are very, very important, very, very important. Now, if you want to sharpen this side now, what do I mean by slow movement? I will show you now. I normally use that slow motion method to finish up with the sharpening of the blade, to finish up. What do I mean by finish up? When you have sharpened your clipper blade and your mind is telling you that what you are seeing on the surface is okay like this, then you want to finish it up before the testing. You see like this, you pick your biscuit bone to activate the surface. You see the heat is still useful. That is why I'm telling you. What people think is not useful again, in my own studio I use them perfectly, logically, technically, and they are working fine for me. They are working fine. You see the way I'm taking the step by step. You now cover it like this. You see, I want to sharpen here 10 times now. You now go, when I say slow motion movement, that's 20 here. That's 20 again, making 20 times one side, 20 times the other side. You see like that? So that is slow movement. You don't fast at all. You just go slowly. You went slowly to and fro. Let us check the surface of the blade now. All this determines much in sharpening. It lets you to understand the nature of the sharpening. This sharpening of clipper blade really deal with sense, really deal with common sense. Moment you cannot apply common sense on the blade, you cannot sharpen it correctly. You want to use power. You don't want to use technique, tricks. You can't sharpen clipper blade. And your mind have to be settled. You calm down totally. You don't need to rush. I'm telling you sincerely. When you are learning sharpening, you don't rush at all. You can do only one clipper blade for 5 hours. Many people don't know. You want to learn the sharpening. They now put the clipper blade, just rush, you don't test. No. That's not the way to sharp. You sharp, you check, you sharp, you check, you sharp. Slowly you'll be going. The more you sharp, the more you'll be seeing the changes in the surface of the blade. The more you'll be seeing the where all those areas that are black before, or dull, or brown, you begin to see the shining on the surface, to becoming shiny little by little, little by little. Then you see where the work starts on the blade. In the surface of the blade, you can see where it starts. When you don't rush at all, you take it step by step. You can see where it started or where it's expanding to, progressing to, forwarding to. You'll be seeing it. Where the stone has touched before very well, you are going to see it. Where the stone has not touched at all, like this one now, see all the surface now. See the color of the surface. See the whole color. So when you start the sharpening slowly, maybe the work starts here. You are going to see that the stone starts here, or you can start everywhere completely. Lightly, you are going to see. You see all the surface light, which means the sharpening took effect on the surface of the blade. Wool. And the more you go, you'll be seeing the changes little by little. And if the work starts from here like this, you are going to see that the work start here. You can see it. You see where the stone has started. It will now be migrating little by little, little by little until the cover will finish. Then after the covering, you now finish up with the job the way I've just finished it. This one just now. You see like that? So that is how you continue doing little by little. For learners, you don't rush. You don't rush at all. Now, I have shown you the step by step to sharpen the hopper clipper blade successively. You can see it now. Mere looking at it, your mind will tell you this is going to work. Total flatness, total shining across. Then the color of the surface, the same. Those are the things we are looking for, and we have got it right. So I'm still coming back now to sharpen the bottom clipper blade before we now test. That is why I always tell my friend, my subscribers, my viewers, that if you have not subscribed before, you subscribe, so that when I come back next time, the notification will come to you direct to your phone. The video will come to you that Sharp and Live TV is on live. Thank you for watching. I'm still come back very soon. Thank you.